Imagine waking up every day to a social media filled with images of people's perfect life, their amazing vacations, or exciting milestone. It is easy to feel like you're falling short or missing out. But have you ever considered how this content exposure might be affecting your mental health? As someone who has spent a lot of time on social media, I have noted both the positive and the negative effect that it can have on emotional well being. Many people, including experts, have begun to examine how social media affects mental health and their important findings for all of us to consider. In this speech, I will talk about how social media affects mental health, covering both the good and the bad side of its influence, and discuss how we can manage our social media habits to protect our mental well being. We will first explore how social media can positively influence mental health, then look at the negative side consequence of excessive use, and finally, discuss the way the social media in a healthier way. Let's begin by looking at some of the ways that social media can actually benefit our mental health. Social media can help individuals feel less isolated and provide platform for support. For example, online communities and forums that allow people dealing with mental health challenges to find others who share their experiences. It can also be a space for people to share their story, which can lead to increased self-esteem and sense of empowerment. Additionally, platforms like YouTube and Instagram can be source of motivation and inspiration, offering educational content, fitness advice, or tips for mental wellness. While social media can also be a good tool, there are also risks to our mental health. Let's now look at the negative impacts of social media. While social media connect us, it can also lead to comparison, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. The idealized images that most people often create unrealistic standards, which can lead to low esteem or even depression. The constant pursuit of validation through likes, comments, and share can make people dependent on their external approval for their self worth. Additionally, use of social media has been linked to increased feelings of anxiety and disrupt sleep pattern, both of which are most of the major contributors to mental health struggles. Given these negative impacts, it's essential to take control of our social media habits. Let's explore how we can manage our social media use to maintain better mental health. One of the most effective ways to combat the negative effect of social media is to set boundaries around its use. Strategies like limiting screen time, turning off notifications, or unfollowed account that triggers negative emotion that can help to foster a healthier relationship with this platform. Additionally, taking regular social media detox break can give us a mind of rest of the constant stimulation. Being aware of how social media affects our mood can also help you make more mindful choices about how, when, and who we can engage with. To wrap this up, let's review what we have covered. Today, we look at the positive and negative effects of our social media that have in our mental health. And we have explored the ways that we can manage our social media in a way to promote better well-being. Understanding the influence of social media on mental health is crucial, and by using it mindfully, we can ensure that it has a positive rather than a harmful impact in our mental state. Next time you scroll through your feed, take a moment and ask yourself, how does this make sense to me? Social media can be a wonderful tool, but if we only take control of how we use it to protect our mental health. Thank you.